following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. The 2026 spring housing market is expected to be more active. So joining us now to explain why that is are Josh Green, the president of Eastern Title and Settlement, Carrie Burr of the Burr Group TTR Sotheby's International Realty, and Carrie Real, who also has our deal of the day. Welcome back. Always great to see all of you.
Thank
you for being here. Yeah, we'd love to start with that deal of the day.
Let's do it. Yeah, I just want to implore all the people out there to take a peek at their mortgages. Those that have purchased or refinanced 2 years, a year ago, 6 months ago, take advantage of the opportunity to have us do a mortgage review. Rates have come down over 1% in the past year. And for those folks that call in, the first 30 people will give you an appraisal credit up to $650. Oh, wow. Yeah, and then for those that would like to know the value of their house, we've got a QR code. So go ahead and click on that code and get an idea of what the value of your home is, and then if you think it's worth enough to sell or do some work on, give us a phone call and we'll give you some advice.
All right, and you said the first
30 callers.
Okay.
Don't be number 31.
No, do not. All right, pick up your phone. Yeah, pick up your phone now, the first 30. That's fantastic and a great savings right there. Thank you so much. Sure. Yeah. Corey, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Yes. Well, you said, we all thought that the market slowed down, right, in 2025, but you said it didn't disappear, it just backed up. Yes. What do you mean by that?
Well, there was just a lot to contend with last year, whether it was the tariff policy or DOGE or the government shutdown. But the good news is that we're right at the cusp of the spring market right now, and rates are down, as Carrie said, and this is the time for buyers and sellers to act. The next 5 months are the busiest year in and year out.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Especially with the snow melting.
That's true. Yeah, we can start to see those yards again just a little tiny bit. Yeah.
We're really starting to see the activity, the offers. You know, for a while there, a lot of the folks were making offers and getting seller concessions. I wanted to get your opinion. Do you think some of that's going to disappear? The willingness for the sellers to provide concessions, be able to negotiate because it's going to get busy again?
So even with this terrible storm that happened 17, 18 days ago, the last 2 weekends have had a lot of examples of multiple offers with escalation clauses. So I think the seller concessions, at least for the short term, on the best properties, we're probably not going to see them very much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Try to get out there early.
Okay. All right. Josh, it's been said that the quiet markets often set the stage for the big markets coming right behind it. Is that's again what you're seeing, what they're saying?
You know, the weather doesn't slow everything down, and the markets, you know, just like I always say, get in now. You know, now's always a great time. Get in before the summer. You know, who knows what's going to happen next month if the rates are going down. The rates go down, people are going to jump out, all those people sitting on the fences, and then there's going to be a bigger demand. So get out there right now and put an offer in.
Yeah,
we're seeing a lot of that happen now. I think a lot of people have gotten comfortable with where we are, where the rates have been, and they have come down. You know, everybody, they were waiting for the best opportunity to get in, and they're seeing those opportunities now.
Yeah.
So I think
most definitely, and it's so important for buyers to make a connection with a loan officer so that they can get approved, they can walk around in the marketplace with a pre-approval, and so they can go in, ideally if they've got the capacity, without a financing contingency and without an appraisal contingency. I know that's a lot to ask of a lot of buyers, but it's going to get very competitive again, and so that's going to be a way to set themselves apart. So it's very important to call Carrie and start the relationship.
Yeah.
And those pre-approval letters, don't get the one that says, I'm pre-approved. I've been approved for, you know, the pre-approval letter matters. If you go through Carrie, you can get all your financials ahead of time and you can get a real approval letter. And when somebody like Corey gets that, he can tell the difference between just a letter saying, yeah, they qualify, or they've been approved already for that. He's probably going to take that offer first.
Yes.
I see. Yeah. What other things, so for anyone listening right now, maybe they have been waiting and they're listening to you right now going, all right, well then I'm going to get this ball rolling. What other things should they do to start to prepare?
So first of all, for sellers, this is the time to get their properties ready for the market. They really should target March or April to get it on the market because that's when buyers really love buying so that they can settle in the late spring, have the summer to move in, and then put their kids back in school in September.
Good point.
For buyers, even though they've been frustrated for the last couple of years with high interest rates, as Carrie said, the rates are now down a full percentage point from this time last year, And so this is the time to really look at properties
Got it.
seriously
Okay.
with a really experienced
Now's
agent.
the time. All right, gentlemen, thank you so very much. We're going to take another look at the deal of the day. And for more information, the number to call is 301-996-7432 or visit themortgagelink.com. And you can also scan the QR code on your screen right now to see the value of your property. And be sure to follow the Real Estate Top Performers on YouTube to get more advice on buying and selling a home in today's market. And we will be right back.